Ooh. What's poppin'? All right, y'all. Welcome. It is episode 2 of the Self-Love Addict podcast, season 5, Stepping Into Your Power. I am your host, Jay White, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys again. Y'all, we are doing the daggone thing. I'm very excited. Like, this is just a whole new season for me. Y'all know me. I'm not editing these videos or the audio for this. These podcasts are raw and real, okay? We do it different over here at the Self-Love Addict. We accept all of our flaws here. So these videos are very personal. If you are coming to my YouTube channel for the Self-Love Addict, you are getting a very personal, very different side of Jada. All the other videos get edited, checked, fact-checked, all that stuff. We're not doing subtitles. We're not, unless I absolutely need to. Like, I will actually go back and see if I need to do subtitles. That's one thing I do try to do, because I want to make sure that my audio does what it's supposed to do. But it should be, because I have mics now, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. Gotta check to make sure it's on all the time, though. But that said, moving on. Welcome, episode 2. So the title of this episode, if you haven't seen it already, is You're Gonna Love It Here. Okay, so before, the first one was Are You Dumb or Stupid, or Is You Dumb or Stupid? But I think I said it the politically correct way or grammatically correct way. Are you dumb or stupid? But the real question was, is you dumb or stupid? And that was basically talking about stage 1 being ignorance. This one is You're Gonna Love It Here. Okay, so breaking down stepping into your power. Stepping into your power is the process of remembering who you were before the world changed you. It's a recall journey with God to bring you completely into His will, His purpose for your life. Stepping into your power is encompassed by 3 stages. It's stagnance, pruning, and blooming. So right now we are talking about the section of stagnance, and ignorance was the first stage. We already talked about that in the first episode. Go back and watch that if you watch and listen to that if you haven't already. Now we're in the second stage of stagnance, okay, with the You're Gonna Love It Here. So that's going to be comfort. So what is stagnance? Stagnance is defined as not flowing or running. So like as water, air, etc. A stale or foul from standing, like a pool of water, characterized by a lack of development, advancement, or progressive movement. A stagnant economy, inactive, sluggish, or dull. Yeah, not dull. I think the thing about stagnance for me that stands out is that it's dull. Like, you use dull to describe like a pencil or like a light. Or I guess like, I don't know, I think dull, dim, dull. Like, I don't know. Dull lighting, like, I don't know. I think the word dull, like, you're not sharp no more. Like, you're dull. Like, you're rounded. Like, you're just not quick. You're not making an impact. Like, you're just bleh, neutral. It's like that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents when everybody was the same and everybody was gray, blobs. That's what it made me think of. Okay. So, you're gonna love it here. It's comfort. It's the second stage, y'all. You gonna love it here. For real, it's comfortable. It's real nice. You don't even understand what's going on because, what was it? That first stage was ignorance. This one's comfort. Okay, so let's define comfort. Comfort is acts or words that bring relief from grief or trouble. The feeling of being cheered, something that makes a person comfortable in the home. Your comfort zone is a dangerous place to look. Okay, look at that, Jada. All right, let's do it. So this is what I said. Your comfort zone is a dangerous place. It prevents you from improving, and it stops you from achieving all the things you are capable of achieving, and it makes you miserable. I was on something when I said that, but like, I mean it, because honestly, like, listen to the definition. Acts or words that bring relief from grief or trouble, the feeling of being cheered, something that makes a person comfortable in the home. Like, I don't know about you, but when I'm going through something, there's typically, it's always like 2 ways out given to me. It's like the first way out is typically not the right way out. And then the second way out is the right way out. But typically the second way out is like, you gotta wait for it a little bit. You gotta endure a little bit. It requires you going through it's not necessarily a quick way around. And like when I listen to the definition of comfort, it's like a quick relief from grief or trouble. It's like something to make me feel better. Dull, look, what is it? Dull the pain. Dull, here it is. To dull the pain or try to make something go away or make something lessen. But like, if we're talking about God here and iron sharpening iron and him purifying and refining me, I don't want to dull that process. I don't want to strip away from that process. I don't want to take away anything from. I need to feel the full force of what God is trying to do for me and to me, because that's the only way it's going to take a full effect. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about getting comfortable and like saying that like being in your comfort zone, it'll make you miserable at the end, because it's going to put you in a place where you're not growing. You're going to be so busy getting comforted and being comfortable and being happy and just sitting in this place of stagnance that like you're not progressing, you're not moving on. So that's where we go into like what's actually happening here. Okay, so there are blessings in this place. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, at the beginning of your comfort zone, like when you first walk up in that hole, you are in VIP. Okay, you are in VIP. You are top tier. You're number one in the section. Everybody loves you. It's praise. It's lovely. It's drama free. It's just, that's the bliss that Ignorance was talking about in the first episode. Like the first episode, we talked about ignorance being bliss. This is what we're talking about. Like you live in what you think is your best life because everything is just catered around your comfort. You see what I'm saying? Like everything is just catered around like keeping you comfortable. So you think it's your best life. Whole time it's creating this false life for you, essentially. But like you're not even scratching the surface of it. Like the superficial fun, it's not gonna last. Like you creating that comfort zone around yourself, that's not gonna last. It's not sustainable to do that. It's not realistic, you know? So like the best example I could think of is when I first started working at this staffing agency. Like I got very comfortable with getting paid every week. I was getting like around $450 to $500 a week. And so that created this comfort with my finances. Habits that I'm still trying to break now. Like as far as like me going out every weekend, I was able to go out every weekend. I had the money. I got paid every weekend, like on Friday on the dot. So like I was ready to go out every single weekend. And me going out every weekend created habits as far as like drinking, smoking, all that stuff that I'm like trying to like remove from my life, or at least decrease from my life at a good enough rate to where I can be productive and a functioning member of society. That'd be nice. So things like that, like, but being there, it created a comfort zone, and like being in that comfort zone created those habits. Like I would not have had access to those habits had I not entered that comfort zone and that space for myself. So that's the first thing about being in like your comfort blessings. And also when you're getting blessed by your comfort, sorry y'all, my thing said it was dying. But also when you're getting blessed by your comfort, time to plug the phone up, because the last thing we're about to have here is a scenario. And we're keeping all this in a thing. All right. The last thing about your comfort blessings is that you learn your temptations, you learn what your desires are. Like if you could have everything your way, ... you could fill in the blank, like, and it would appear type shit. Excuse my language. But yeah, that's basically it. And so for me, if you could have everything your way, ... it was fear of missing out, the FOMO. Like, so like I had everything my way. I never missed anything. I was always there. But like now, oh my God, reaping the curses of always being there then, now, don't let me not show up for shit. It is the end of the world. Oh my God. The way people react when I'm not there, it's ridiculous. Like, and don't get me wrong, like growing up, I've always had this thing where people have always been drawn to me. I've always had this thing where I if I show one friend more attention than the other friend, then that friend gets jealous, and now we have friend problems, and it's just this big tug of war of Jada. Like, it's just always been this bullshit about who I like more. Whole time, I hate everybody. Like, it's just stuff like that has always been happening to me. And so, like, now it's like on crack because I just didn't want to be left out of shit. And like now when I want a little free time, a little space, niggas are like, well, no, because you were always there before and now you're supposed to always be here forever. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm not. Like, and that's my burden to bear. But like, it's stuff like that. Like, if you could have everything your way, everything goes your way. Like, that's the blessing of being in your comfort zone. But like, you also learn like your temptations, your desires, like what is it that you want, like what scares you, what do you need, like why do you need this interaction with people all the time, like what is it about being around other people, stuff like that. You just learn yourself. In addition to the comfort blessings, you also experience comfort blockages. Okay. I don't even think I went back and described the blessing. Okay. So a comfort blessing is, oh, wait, no, I did. I told y'all you're going to get blessed in your comfort. Okay. Back. So comfort blockages. So this is what I was talking about in the middle of the blessings. Like, you having a great time and you doing the wrong thing for your purpose. Oh, wait, hold on. You're having a great time, but like doing the wrong thing for your purpose shouldn't be so fun. Like, it really shouldn't. But like, that's how you get trapped by the enemy. So that's where you start building the foundations of bad habits and bad thought processes. Like, okay, so like you start living your best life. You going to brunch every weekend. You smoking every day. Meanwhile, your mental and your physical health is just pew pew, like declining. Okay, like I remember when, ooh, I wouldn't call that a no. Okay, yeah. During that time where I was working at that staffing agency, going out every weekend, y'all, the way I would get so fucked up, excuse my language, but no, I would get like fucked up. I was like throwing up my life every weekend, dying, waking up, going to church, going to brunch right after, and then dying, going to work. Like, I remember one time I went out on a Thursday. I went to Friday in the outfit I wore out on Thursday. It was a maxi dress. It was a high-low maxi dress. It was cute, and I had a jean jacket on. So it like was a cute little casual number and like a cute little mini heel to go with it. So it looked like a cute little casual number, and it didn't have no stains on it. But like, y'all, what? Like, I literally woke up from the night before and was like, oh shit, it's 7 o'clock. I'm not at home. I don't have my car because I Ubered to my friend's house. Let me Uber to work and then Uber home. $60 fucking dollars down the tube. Like, I don't even want to go into how much money I was spending at that point in my life. It was ridiculous how much money I was spending. Like, no, like I thought I was a big baller. I could have been saving so fucking much. If I could bitch slap me. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you just start building those bad habits and you don't even realize you're building bad habits because you're living your best life. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with this nigga. Yeah, you should have been going back and forth with every single one of them. Should have been going back and forth. Back, forth, and forth. That's what time you should have been on. But nah, you were Lil Duval out here. Now look at you. Sad. And we're in a recession or whatever's going, inflation, whatever's happening to the economy. It ain't good. Eggs are too freaking expensive. I know that much. All right, so that's what happens. Also, another blockage that happens is that your energy becomes a free for all because you so busy being comfortable and having fun, you forgot to protect yourself. This is what I was talking about before when I was saying like because I made myself so available and I didn't want to miss out on nothing. Like now I can't miss anything, like things like that. Yeah, that's what happens. Like you get so comfortable, you all relax. You're like, oh, everything's all good. It's fine. You start letting shit roll off your back. You start letting people treat you any kind of way. You start letting people talk to you crazy. Like you put all your guards down because you're just so comfortable. You just so goddamn comfortable that you don't even want to stop and take a moment to just protect your heart, guard your space, look at your environment, look at yourself. Like, what are you doing, sis? Like, oh my God. Y'all, my struggle with this is like friendships. So when I was in my comfortable season, I experienced a lot of ups and downs in my friendships. A lot of people began to take advantage of my kindness. And like, okay, so when I get mad and like not like, oh, I'm irritated with you, but mad, like mad. Y'all see this face. My whole demeanor changed. I know y'all said, because I was just like, ah, yeah. No, when I get mad, like really pissed off, I don't like that person. So like I do a very good job. Well, shit, not now. Y'all done beat her out of me. Like the bitch is here to play. I don't have not nearly as much patience as I used to have. I used to have so much patience for shit. Now, you want to play. That's why I say I'm quick to block any bad comments or anything. But like, I was so comfortable that I was allowing people to take advantage of my kindness, take advantage of my just, I would say my intelligence, honestly, because I'm really good at reading a motherfucking room. Like, I know what the fuck's going on. I'm not a dumbass by any means. I play dumb on TV, and a lot of y'all people buy the act. You're the idiot, not me. Like, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I'm not an idiot. So when people do slight stuff, underhanded stuff, I see you. You by no means are you pulling the wool over my eye. You're not doing shit I don't see. I see you fully and actively, and I'm watching you do it. I just ask myself, do I have the time to deal with this ignorant son of a gun? No. So I'm gonna just like that was really the mentality I had for such a long time. But doing that allowed people to push my buttons and keep thinking that stuff was okay. That wasn't okay, which resulted in me losing a couple of friendships. I ain't gonna hold you. I lost a lot of people in my life over that. And in addition to that, just people feeling entitled to a certain level of access to me. I don't know where the F that comes from. I mean, maybe I'm just great. I don't know. I really don't. Like, it's a thing. Like, it has been a thing for a long time. Like I said, I've dealt with this for a long time. Like, my whole life, I've dealt with like friends just always being like, oh, Jada can only be my friend, or if we're out, she can't hang out with other people, or just this weird possessiveness over me. And I don't like to be possessed. Like, I don't like people to think they own anything that is me, because I do what the hell I want whenever I want. I'm me. Like, I'm me. And I feel like I'm very honest about who I am to everybody. So I don't know what that is. But all in all, like, people will feel entitled to your energy if you're not careful about protecting it. So beware of the comfort zone, y'all. Beware, okay? It's cool to take a break, but just make sure you get the F up out of there. Hightail it up out of there. Do not stay in there. You will get miserable. It will create bad habits. Like, it will just create just a clusterfuck. Please do not sleep here. You pass through. Do not stop. Pass, go. Okay? That is the message. So you're going to love it here, but not really. All right? Stay tuned to the Plug Talk with my line sister, my front door, my deuce pocket rocket, Miss Kaniqua. She will be doing this episode with me. I cannot wait to talk to her about this, y'all. This is gonna be a fun episode because she be cutting up with me. She the one I talk shit with, so this will be fun. Please drop all of your questions below. Remember, this is talking about stage 2 of stagnant comfort. All right. What is your comfort zone? Any questions you have about it? Any questions you have about experiencing this stage in your life? Like, how do you get through this? Like, I just want to talk and open the dialogue up. Like, have y'all dealt with this before? Like, talk to me. Really give me some goodies. I want to see it. I'm going to smack you if you don't tell me something. Tell me something good. Yeah, yeah. Tell me that you love me. All right. Subscribe. I think I said everything I need to say. Oh, follow me on Instagram, The Life of JY. All right, now I've said everything I need to say. Bye. See you next week. Saturday, 11:30. Yeah.